DWX-1's toxic fumes eroded mucous membranes in seconds. Seismic tremors liquefied organs. 140-degree heat boiled blood. It killed every known species instantly, but not humans. Impossible! Juno's 4 blue arms flailed as data streamed across the holo display. No life could withstand those extremes. The lanky Brunali scientist narrowed his eyes at DWX-1's ominous red sphere hovering before them. And the gravity, Zephyr added, green skin flushing pale. 1.5 Gs, it'd crush most creatures. Suddenly, the console blared with an incoming transmission from the hellish world below. A scarred human face flickered on screen, crew-cut black hair still glistening with sweat. Thomas Morales here, reporting from DWX-1's surface. Air's a bit spicy, but it'll do. His gravelly voice betrayed no discomfort. As the transmission fizzled out, a hush fell over the lab, broken only by the rhythmic pings of DWX-1's unforgiving vitals. An uneasy truth settled in the aliens' guts. If they hoped to unravel this Deathworld's secrets, they needed the daring human interloper. With his curiosity piqued, Juno leaned in closer to the holo display, his 4 blue arms folded across his chest. Morales, how exactly are you humans able to withstand the extreme heat on DWX-1? Our scans show temperatures reaching 140 degrees. Morales grinned, running a hand through his sweat-drenched crew cut. Well, for starters, our bodies are pretty good at regulating internal temperature. When it gets hot, we sweat. Evaporation cools us down. Our blood vessels also dilate, allowing more blood flow to the skin to release heat. Zephyr, still looking a bit pale, chimed in. But the toxic atmosphere, how do you breathe? Advanced filtration systems, Morales replied. Our suits and vehicles can extract breathable air from even the nastiest atmospheres. Plus, humans have a long history of living in polluted environments. Over time, we've developed some genetic adaptations that make us more resistant to toxins. Juno nodded slowly, processing this information. Impressive. And the gravity? 1.5 Gs is no joke. At this, Morales let out a hearty laugh. Regular training in high-gravity environments keeps us strong and resilient. The expedition team spent months in a specialized facility that mimics DWX-1's conditions. We're well prepared. Despite their growing admiration for human adaptability, Juno and Zephyr exchanged skeptical glances. Establishing a permanent presence on such a hostile world seemed like a stretch, even for these tenacious explorers. Sensing their doubt, Morales leaned back in his chair, a glint of determination in his eyes. Tell you what, why don't I give you a virtual tour of our base camp? It's already under construction as we speak. You'll see firsthand how we're making this work. Morales swept his hand over the holo display, revealing a sprawling base with sleek, interconnected modules. Juno and Zephyr leaned in, eyes wide as they took in the impressive sight. As you can see, we've used a mix of prefab units and 3D printed structures, all made from materials sourced right here on DWX-1, Morales said. It's a real testament to human ingenuity. Juno pointed to a glowing structure at the heart of the base. What's that? That's our power plant. We're harnessing geothermal energy and using advanced fusion reactors. It's a stable, sustainable setup that can keep us going indefinitely. Zephyr nodded, impressed. And your life support systems? Top-notch. We recycle everything, water, waste, you name it. Minimizes the need for resupply missions. Morales zoomed in on a section of the base. See how it's modular? We can expand and adapt as needed. So this is just the beginning? Juno asked. Absolutely. The goal is a permanent human settlement. DWX-1 is our new frontier. Zephyr crossed his arms. What about resources? Can you actually mine anything in these conditions? Morales grinned. Oh, we've got big plans there. Scans show huge deposits of rare minerals and elements, stuff that's key for advanced tech, and our mining gear, built to handle the worst this planet can throw at it. Juno stroked his chin thoughtfully. You know, Morales, your people's resourcefulness is remarkable. Have you considered collaborating with other species, like the Brunali? Our scientific expertise could complement your adaptability and engineering skills. Morales' eyes lit up. I like the way you think, Juno. Combining our strengths could open up a whole new era of exploration and discovery. Imagine what we could achieve together. As the conversation deepened, Zephyr's brow furrowed. Morales, I can't help but worry about the impact your presence might have on DWX-1's fragile ecosystem. Have you considered the potential environmental consequences? Morales nodded, his expression growing serious. Believe me, Zephyr, environmental stewardship is a top priority for us. We have a dedicated team of ecologists and environmental scientists working round the clock to minimize our footprint. He tapped a few commands on the holo display, bringing up a complex network of sensors and monitoring systems. See these? They continuously track any changes in the planet's atmosphere, geology, and biodiversity. If anything starts to shift, we'll know immediately. Juno leaned in, studying the data. Impressive. And your resource extraction and waste management protocols? Strict as can be, Morales assured them. We've developed advanced techniques to ensure minimal disruption. It's not just about what we can take from this world, but how we can coexist with it. Juno sat back, his curiosity piqued. I have to ask, Morales, what drives you to explore a world as hostile as DWX-1? What motivates you to push the boundaries like this? Morales paused, a distant look in his eyes. It's the human spirit, Juno. The insatiable desire to explore, to push the limits of what's possible. It's in our DNA. He spoke with a quiet intensity. Our ancestors braved uncharted territories and extreme conditions on Earth, driven by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. They expanded the frontiers of human understanding, often at great personal risk. Zephyr nodded slowly. But it's not just about exploration for exploration's sake, is it? No, Morales agreed. There are practical necessities too. As our population grows, we need new resources, new habitable worlds. Pushing these boundaries isn't just about satisfying curiosity. It's about ensuring our species' survival. Juno and Zephyr exchanged a glance, a newfound respect for the complexity of human motivations dawning in their eyes. As the virtual tour drew to a close, Morales turned to them with a smile. You know, there's no substitute for seeing it in person. Why don't you come down to the base camp? We can arrange for protective gear, accommodations, the works. Juno's eyes widened. You mean visit the surface of DWX-1? Absolutely. See firsthand what human determination and ingenuity can accomplish, even in the most unforgiving environments. Zephyr grinned, his earlier reservations replaced by a growing excitement. I'm in. When do we leave? Morales laughed. I like your enthusiasm. Let me just clear it with my superiors and we'll get the ball rolling. Trust me, it'll be an experience you won't soon forget. As the three of them began eagerly discussing the logistics of the visit, the holo display continued to flicker, with images of the human base, a beacon of life and innovation amidst the harsh, unforgiving landscape of DWX-1. It stood as a testament to the indomitable human spirit, a spirit that refused to be at. As their shuttle touched down on DWX-1's unforgiving surface, Juno and Zephyr stepped out into the scorching heat, their hearts pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Morales and his team were there to greet them, their faces beaming with pride and accomplishment. Welcome to our home away from home, Morales said, gesturing to the sprawling base behind him. Let's get you suited up and ready to explore. The Brunali scientists were ushered into a small room where they were fitted with specialized protective suits, marveling at the ingenuity and craftsmanship that had gone into their design. The suits were form-fitting, yet flexible, with advanced life support systems that would keep them safe and comfortable in the harsh environment. These are incredible, Zephyr said, flexing his fingers in the gloves. I've never seen anything like them. Morales grinned. We had to get creative. DWX-1 doesn't exactly play by the rules. As they stepped back out into the oppressive heat, Juno and Zephyr were struck by the sight of the humans going about their daily tasks with ease, as if the extreme conditions were nothing more than a minor inconvenience. They watched as a group of engineers worked on a massive drilling rig, their movements precise and coordinated. "Testing a new method for extracting resources," Morales replied. "That rig is equipped with advanced sensors and autonomous control systems. It can operate in conditions that would be too dangerous for human workers." Zephyr shook his head in amazement. "The way you've adapted your technology to this environment is remarkable. It's like you were born to tackle the impossible." As they continued their tour, they came across a team of scientists huddled around a microscope, their faces alight with excitement. Morales led them over, introducing them to Dr. Samantha Chen, the lead researcher. "Juno Zephyr, I want you to meet Dr. Chen. She and her team have made an incredible discovery." Dr. Chen looked up, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. "We've found a new species of extremophile bacteria that thrives in DWX-1's toxic atmosphere. The potential applications are staggering. Medicine, biotechnology, you name it." "That's the thing about this planet," Morales said. "It's full of surprises. Every day brings a new discovery, a new challenge to overcome. That's what drives us, the pursuit of knowledge, the chance to push the boundaries of what's possible." Throughout their visit, Juno and Zephyr found themselves engaged in deep, thought-provoking discussions with the human scientists and engineers. They marveled at the humans' insatiable curiosity, their willingness to take on seemingly insurmountable obstacles in the name of progress. As their time on DWX-1 drew to a close, Morales pulled them aside, a glint in his eye. "You know, this is just the beginning. Imagine what we could achieve if we combined our strengths, your scientific expertise, our adaptability and determination." Juno nodded, a smile spreading across his face. "I couldn't agree more. This visit has opened my eyes to the incredible potential of collaboration between our species." "Then let's make it happen," Morales said, extending his hand. "Partners in exploration, in discovery, in pushing the limits of what's possible." As their shuttle soared through the inky void of space, Juno and Zephyr sat in the cramped confines of the vessel, their faces alight with excitement as they discussed the incredible potential of their newfound partnership with the humans. Zephyr nodded, his green skin flushed with enthusiasm. "Absolutely. And the opportunities for collaboration? Imagine what we could achieve by combining our scientific expertise with their adaptability and determination." The two scientists huddled around a holographic display, eagerly reviewing the data they had collected during their visit to the human base camp. As they pored over the readings, Zephyr's brow furrowed, his keen eyes detecting an anomaly in the measurements from one of the deep drill sites. "Juno, take a look at this," he said, enlarging the relevant section of the data. "These readings, they're unlike anything I've ever seen before." Juno leaned in, his interest piqued. As he studied the data, his eyes widened with realization. Could it be? A previously unknown element, deep within the planet's crust? The two scientists exchanged a look of pure exhilaration, the possibilities racing through their minds. Without hesitation, Juno reached for the communication console, eager to share their discovery with Morales and the human team. "Morales, you won't believe what we've found," Juno said, his voice trembling with excitement as the human's face appeared on the screen. Morales, his eyes alight with curiosity, listened intently as Juno and Zephyr outlined their findings. A grin spread across his face as he grasped the significance of their discovery. "This is incredible," Morales said, his voice filled with awe. "I'll assemble a team of our best geologists and chemists right away, and I want you two to be a part of it. Your expertise in mineral analysis and familiarity with DWX-1's geology will be invaluable." Juno and Zephyr readily agreed, thrilled at the prospect of working alongside the humans once more. As they prepared to embark on this groundbreaking research, they knew that the challenges ahead would be immense, the conditions deep within the planet's crust unforgiving and extreme. But with the combined strengths of their species, the humans' advanced drilling technology, and the Brunali's mastery of materials science, they were confident that they could overcome any obstacle, unlocking the secrets hidden within the depths of DWX-1. As the joint research team began their work, they soon found themselves grappling with the harsh realities of the planet's interior. The searing heat, the crushing pressure, the corrosive atmosphere, all conspired to make their task a daunting one. Yet, with each challenge they faced, the humans and Brunali only grew more determined, their resolve strengthened by the tantalizing promise of what they might uncover. Through long hours and sleepless nights, they worked tirelessly, their efforts fueled by a shared passion for discovery and an unwavering belief in the power of collaboration. And then, after weeks of toil and perseverance, they finally succeeded in extracting samples of the mysterious new element, its shimmering iridescent surface unlike anything they had ever seen before. As they began to study its properties, Juno and Zephyr could scarcely contain their excitement. The initial analysis revealed that the element possessed extraordinary quantum-level properties, its potential applications seemingly limitless. "This could change everything," Zephyr breathed, his voice hushed with reverence. "Computing, energy storage, spacecraft propulsion, the advancements we could make are beyond imagination." Juno nodded, his mind racing with the possibilities. "And to think, none of this would have been possible without our partnership with the humans, their unique capabilities, their indomitable spirit. It's opened up a whole new realm of discovery." As news of their achievements spread, rippling out across the galaxy, other Brunali scientists and officials began to take notice, their interest piqued by the remarkable developments unfolding on DWX-1. Whispers turned to excited chatter as they contemplated the implications of this newfound alliance with the humans, the potential for breakthroughs that could reshape the very fabric of their understanding of the universe. And at the heart of it all, a simple truth, that the key to unlocking the cosmos's greatest secrets lay not in the strengths of any one species, but in the power of unity, of collaboration, of the indomitable spirit of those who dared to reach beyond the stars and grasp. As the groundbreaking news of the discovery on DWX-1 spread across the galaxy, the Brunali High Council found itself abuzz with excitement and anticipation. The implications of this remarkable find were too significant to ignore, and they knew that swift action was necessary to capitalize on the opportunity. In a historic move, the Brunali government reached out to the human expedition, proposing a formal alliance between their two species. This unprecedented partnership would mark a new era of cooperation and shared knowledge, with the potential to transform the scientific and technological landscape of both civilizations. Juno and Zephyr, having witnessed firsthand the incredible capabilities of the humans during their time on DWX-1, were invited to participate in the negotiations as scientific advisors. Their unique insights and experiences would prove invaluable in shaping the terms of the alliance. As the negotiations commenced, Morales and his team of human representatives demonstrated an unwavering commitment to collaboration and mutual benefit. They put forth a series of ambitious joint ventures, each designed to harness the strengths of both species in the pursuit of progress and discovery. At the heart of these proposals was the establishment of a permanent research station on DWX-1, to be staffed by a diverse team of human and Brunali scientists. This state-of-the-art facility would serve as a hub for studying the planet's unique geology, ecosystem, and the potential applications of the newly discovered element. The Brunali negotiators were thoroughly impressed by the humans' willingness to share their technology and knowledge so freely. They recognized that this partnership could accelerate their own scientific and technological development by leaps and bounds, propelling them to new heights of understanding and innovation. In turn, the Brunali representatives agreed to provide their expertise in fields such as advanced materials science and quantum computing. These cutting-edge disciplines, combined with the humans' adaptability and ingenuity, could help unlock the full potential of the mysterious element discovered deep within DWX-1's crust. As the negotiations drew to a close, Juno and Zephyr found themselves reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them to this pivotal moment. They marveled at the resilience and adaptability of the human species and how their unique capabilities had opened up entirely new possibilities for exploration and discovery. The two scientists also came to recognize the profound importance of cooperation and mutual understanding between different species. In the face of the vast challenges that lay ahead, it became clear that no single race could hope to succeed alone. Only by working together, pooling their strengths and knowledge, could they hope to unravel the mysteries of the universe. With the alliance formalized, work began on the joint research station on DWX-1. This ambitious project would stand as a symbol of the newfound partnership between humans and Brunali, a testament to the power of collaboration in the face of even the most daunting obstacles. As the station took shape, scientists and engineers from both species worked side by side, their expertise and passion for discovery merging seamlessly. Together, they pushed the boundaries of what was possible, unlocking the secrets of the Deathworld, one breakthrough at a time. And as their understanding of the planet and its resources grew, so too did the bond between their species. A sense of camaraderie and shared purpose took root, transcending the barriers of language and culture. In this spirit of unity, they paved the way for a new era of exploration and discovery, one that would forever change the course of the galaxy. As the breakthroughs at the Joint Research Station on DWX-1 continued to mount, Juno's communicator chimed with an urgent incoming transmission. Admiral Xander's holographic form materialized, his face etched with a mix of excitement and solemnity. "Juno, Zephyr, I come bearing momentous news," the Admiral began, his voice resonating through the cramped laboratory. "The Brunali Galactic Council has been closely following your progress and the unprecedented alliance forged with the humans. The implications of their unique capabilities have not gone unnoticed." Zephyr leaned forward, his green skin flushed with anticipation. "What do you mean, Admiral?" "The Council has reached a decision," Xander revealed, his eyes gleaming. "We wish to extend an invitation to the humans to join the Galactic Federation, a coalition of advanced species dedicated to exploration and galactic preservation. The humans' resilience and adaptability, as demonstrated here on DWX-1, would be invaluable assets to our cause." Juno's 4 blue arms gesticulated wildly, his voice trembling with elation. "Admiral, this is incredible. The significance of this invitation cannot be overstated." Zephyr nodded vigorously. "Indeed, imagine the possibilities. The humans' ability to thrive in environments once deemed uninhabitable, the technological advancements born from the fusion of our collective knowledge and resources." Admiral Xander's hologram flickered as he raised a hand, his expression grave. "Juno, Zephyr, I entrust you with the task of formally extending this invitation to Morales and his expedition. Emphasize the gravity of this moment. The inclusion of humanity in the Galactic Federation could herald a new era of galactic cooperation and discovery." "We will not fail you, Admiral," Juno declared, his resolve unwavering. As the transmission ended, Juno and Zephyr exchanged a look of unbridled excitement. They wasted no time in contacting Morales, their hearts pounding in unison as his rugged face materialized on the screen. "Morales, we come bearing extraordinary news," Zephyr began, his voice quivering with anticipation. As they relayed the details of the Admiral's message, Morales' eyes widened, his expression a mix of surprise and awe. I am honored beyond words," he managed, his voice thick with emotion. "This is an opportunity of a lifetime, for humanity to take its rightful place among the stars, to contribute to something greater than ourselves." Juno leaned in, his gaze intense. "The Council recognizes the indomitable human spirit, Morales. Your achievements here on DWX-1 have not gone unnoticed. You have proven yourselves worthy allies in the face of the galaxy's greatest challenges." Morales nodded, his jaw set with determination. "I will discuss this with my superiors on Earth, but I have no doubt they will see the incredible potential in this partnership. We are ready to stand alongside the Galactic Federation, to lend our strength and ingenuity to the betterment of all." As the news of the invitation spread like wildfire through the research station, the human and Brunali teams alike buzzed with renewed energy. The prospect of their species working hand in hand on a galactic scale invigorated their efforts, their determination to unravel the secrets of DWX-1 burning brighter than ever before. In the heart of the station's central laboratory, Juno and Zephyr huddled around a pulsating holographic display, their eyes locked on the shimmering projection of a complex molecular structure. The properties of this compound are unlike anything we've encountered before, Juno mused, his mind racing with possibilities. Zephyr nodded, his fingers dancing across the console as he manipulated the image. Its potential applications are staggering, from advanced propulsion systems to quantum computing. The key to unlocking its secrets lies in understanding the unique conditions that gave rise to its formation here on DWX-1. A human scientist, Dr. Eleonora Savchenko leaned in, her piercing blue eyes alight with curiosity. The extreme pressures and temperatures deep within the planet's mantle must have played a crucial role. If we can replicate those conditions in a controlled environment. Juno's eyes widened, a grin spreading across his face. We could open up entirely new avenues of research and development. The implications extend far beyond the confines of this Deathworld. As the three scientists delved deeper into their analysis, the excitement in the room was palpable. The knowledge that their discoveries could now have far-reaching consequences for the entire Galactic Federation only served to fuel their determination. Across the station, similar scenes played out as human and Brunali researchers alike redoubled their efforts. The forging of an alliance between their species had ignited a spark of inspiration, a shared drive to push the boundaries of what was possible. In the face of the challenges posed by DWX-1, the indomitable human spirit shone brighter than ever. The resilience and adaptability that had allowed them to thrive on this Deathworld now held the promise of shaping the future of the galaxy itself. And as Juno and Zephyr watched the holographic display flicker and dance, they knew that they were witnessing the dawn of a new era, an era in which the combined strengths of their species would unlock the secrets of the universe, one Deathworld at a time. As the excitement surrounding the artifact's discovery spread through the research station, Juno and Zephyr found themselves in the heart of the cavern, their eyes locked on the shimmering crystalline structure before them. The artifact pulsed with an otherworldly energy, casting an eerie glow across the rocky walls. Morales, clad in his protective suit, circled the artifact, his hands gliding just above its surface. "I've never seen anything like this," he murmured, his voice crackling through the comm system. "The patterns, the inscriptions, they're unlike any language or symbology we've encountered before." Juno nodded, his four blue arms folded across his chest. "It's clear that this artifact is not of human or Brunali origin. The energy signature alone suggests a level of technological advancement far beyond our current understanding." Dr. Savchenko, the human scientist, stepped forward, a handheld scanner in her grasp. "I've been analyzing the data, and it's incredible. The artifact seems to be emitting some sort of quantum field, interacting with the fundamental forces of the universe in ways we've only theorized about." Zephyr's green skin flushed with excitement. "Imagine the implications. If we can decipher its workings, it could revolutionize our understanding of physics, energy manipulation. The possibilities are endless." Morales turned to his colleagues, a glint of determination in his eyes. "We need to proceed with caution, but also with urgency. If this artifact is indeed a remnant of an ancient civilization, it could hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of DWX-1's past, and perhaps even our own future." As the team set up a perimeter around the artifact, deploying an array of sensors and analytical equipment, Juno couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey that had led them to this moment. The resilience and adaptability of the human species had brought them to this Deathworld, forging an unlikely alliance with the Brunali and opening up new frontiers of discovery. Zephyr, as if reading Juno's thoughts, spoke softly. "You know, it's remarkable when you think about it. The challenges the humans have overcome, the way they've thrived in the face of adversity. It's a testament to their spirit. Juno nodded, his gaze fixed on the artifact. And now, with the invitation to join the Galactic Federation, they stand on the cusp of an even greater destiny. This discovery could be the key to solidifying their place among the stars. As the scientist worked tirelessly to unravel the artifact's secrets, Morales stepped away, his hand pressed to his helmet. "I've just received word from Earth," he said, his voice heavy with significance. "The leadership is weighing the implications of this find heavily in their deliberations. They understand the gravity of the situation." Juno and Zephyr exchanged a glance, the weight of the moment settling upon them. The future of their species, the fate of the galaxy itself, could hinge upon the decisions made in the coming days. And as they stood there in the shadow of the ancient artifact, the true magnitude of the human spirit became clearer than ever before. In the face of the unknown, in the depths of a Deathworld, they had dared to push the boundaries of what was possible. And now the universe itself seemed to stand on the brink of transformation, waiting for the next chapter to unfold. As the joint research team continued their in-depth analysis of the mysterious artifact, an unsettling rift began to form among the human scientists. Dr. Ethan Reeves and a small group of his colleagues grew increasingly secretive about their work, often sequestering themselves in a separate lab for hours on end. Morales, ever vigilant, couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. He confided his suspicions to Juno and Zephyr, his brow furrowed with concern. "I don't like this," he muttered, his voice low. "Reeves and his team have been acting strange lately. They're not sharing their findings with the rest of us, and they seem to be working on something behind closed doors." Juno and Zephyr exchanged a knowing glance, their own doubts about the situation rising to the surface. They had come to understand the complexities of human nature during their time on DWX-1, and they knew that not all humans shared Morales' noble intentions. "We should keep a close eye on them," Zephyr suggested, his green skin paling at the thought of what Reeves and his team might be up to. "If they're hiding something, it could jeopardize everything we've worked for here." Their fears were soon confirmed when they stumbled upon Dr. Reeves and his team conducting unauthorized experiments with the artifact. The rogue scientists had managed to partially activate the device, tapping into its immense power without fully understanding the consequences. Juno and Zephyr watched in horror as they realized the true extent of Reeves's ambitions. The man sought to harness the artifact's technology to establish human dominance over the galaxy, seeing the Galactic Federation as a threat to his vision of human supremacy. Morales, his face a mask of grim determination, confronted Dr. Reeves in the heart of the research facility. The two men stood face to face, tension crackling in the air between them. "What do you think you're doing, Reeves?" Morales demanded, his voice echoing off the metallic walls. "This is not what we came here for. We're supposed to be working together, not plotting behind each other's backs." Dr. Reeves, his eyes gleaming with a manic fervor, sneered at Morales. "You're too short-sighted, Morales. Can't you see the potential here? With this technology, we could make humanity the most powerful force in the galaxy. No one would dare stand in our way." As the standoff escalated, Juno and Zephyr could only watch in dismay, their hearts heavy with the realization that the once promising partnership between their species was crumbling before their eyes. Morales and his loyal team members fought to subdue Dr. Reeves and his followers, desperate to prevent them from causing any further damage. In the end, they managed to neutralize the threat, but not without significant casualties on both sides and severe damage to the research facility. The incident sent shockwaves through both the human and Brunali governments, forcing them to re-evaluate the risks and benefits of their alliance. The potential consequences of sharing such advanced technology had become all too clear, and trust between the two species had been severely undermined. In the aftermath of the crisis, Juno and Zephyr met with Morales one last time before their departure from DWX-1. The once vibrant research facility now lay in ruins, a testament to the destructive power of unchecked ambition and mistrust. "We're sorry it had to end this way," Juno said softly, his 4 blue arms hanging limply at his sides. We had such high hopes for what our partnership could achieve. Morales, his face lined with exhaustion and regret, nodded solemnly. "I never wanted this to happen," he said, his voice raw with emotion, "but I can't deny that there's a darker side to human nature, one that we can't ignore. We have a lot of work to do to address these issues within our own species." Zephyr placed a comforting hand on Morales' shoulder. "We still believe in the potential of our collaboration," he assured the human, "but perhaps we all need time to heal and reflect on what's happened here." As Juno and Zephyr boarded their ship, they cast one last glance at the desolate landscape of DWX-1. The Deathworld had brought them together with the humans, forging a bond that had seemed unbreakable. But now, as they watched the planet recede into the distance, they couldn't help but feel a profound sense of loss and uncertainty. The Galactic Federation, upon learning of the incident, made the difficult decision to postpone humanity's invitation to join their ranks. They cited the need for further observation and assessment, wanting to ensure that the human species was truly ready for the challenges and responsibilities of galactic cooperation. For Juno and Zephyr, the future of their partnership with the humans now hung in the balance, a once bright beacon of hope dimmed by the harsh realities of interspecies relations. As they set course for their homeworld, they knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges and difficult conversations. But even in the face of this setback, they held on to the belief that the indomitable human spirit, embodied by individuals like Morales, would ultimately prevail. They had seen firsthand the incredible potential that existed when their species worked together, and they knew that the story of their alliance was far from over. You have reached the end of the story. If you enjoyed this story and want to support us, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel, and for every comment that says 88, I will heart every single one of them. Thank you for your time.